Hello and welcome to this tutorial video about how to safely and accurately set up a laser cutter machine. Now the first step is actually to draw your design for your product or your prototype using CAD software. In this case I'm using 2D design, and we need to set lines, different colors, for whether they're going to cut or engrave. I'm going to return to that later. Step number 2 is we put the machine here. I've got 3mm sheet acrylic. We put that on the bed, and then we have to slide it into this top left corner, which we call the datum edge. This is where coordinates are 0. So that's step number 2. Once we've got our machine against the datum edges, then I can move this laser head. I'll need to set the depth of the machine. We press a thing called autofocus on the display here. So that's adjusting the height of the bed now. Now, if the height of the bed was wrong, it won't cut properly. Okay, step number 3, I need to send the file from the software to the laser cutter. And it's like sending a print job. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to go File and then Print. And then it's selecting the laser cutter. Now, what we need to do is make sure the power and speed settings for each of those lines are correct. Now, if we had low power and the laser moving at quite a fast speed, it wouldn't cut very far through the material. Whereas if we increased the power and made it go slower, it would have more time and more power to burn through. So that's what we're trying to achieve. So what we're going to do on the machine is make sure that any black lines move at a fast speed, for example 100%, and a low power, e.g. 40%. And hopefully that will just leave us with a light engraving. And then anything that is red or green, we're going to have a very low speed, for example just 3.5% and 100% power. Hopefully that will cut all the way through. So I check on my screen the power and speed settings. That all looks good to me. So black is fast speed, low power. Red and green are low speed, high power. So once I've double checked the power and speed settings, I then click OK, and then this gets sent over to the laser cutter machine. OK again, and the print job will appear on my screen. There it is. Okay, finally, before I run it, I need to make sure that step number 4, this is, the cooling is on and the air extraction is on, because it's going to create toxic fumes. I want them all sucked out during the job. And then we're ready to go. So we just click then start. Okay, and I will leave that until the job is done. Finally, once it's done, I will leave it for a minute for any extraction, any dust fumes to be extracted, and then I will open it up, making sure the laser head is out of the way.